21. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Maiava. He's going for it all. It's caught. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Trojans in the hurry-up. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Buys a little time. Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky. Makes the grab on the big throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Trojans!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap in the shotgun. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They are way down, and they'll try to cut into it by getting this onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Well, sometimes you just got to be lucky, and that time the ball bounced the right way for the kicking team. They were able to recover their own onside kick, and they've got possession.
There he goes. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
To the air, it's Maiava. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Gets the back moving. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Release to the back. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the tight end. The defense calls a timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Unloads to the right. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, I knew the coach coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught in the backfield. It's Lemon. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. The quick out. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd. Touchdown, Southern Cal! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage. Out on that receiver.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Defense not showing press coverage. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Hunt. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. And the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Tight end getting vertical. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Strachan. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive.
Turning it on! And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Pulls and fires complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.